A massive slate of Premier League action today. 6 games on in total. I have uploaded 2 videos in regards to my value bets today, and that's in the Premier League and in La Liga. But in this video, I'm going to give you a educated bet for every single Premier League game that's on this afternoon. Myself, I'm going to be sprinkling 3/4 of a unit on every bet. So for example, if they all did lose, which I would say is very unlikely, but if they all did lose, it wouldn't be stressful at all. So let's start in the Brentford and Leicester game. Over 2.5 goals in this game is an absolute great call. It has an 83% hit ratio, and if we take a little look at Brentford, for example, their last 5 home games, their last game 3-2 to Bournemouth, then you had that 1-1 draw with Sheffield, 4-3 Ipswich, 5-3 Wolves, and 1-1 with West Ham. Also, if we take a little look at Leicester's past 5 games away from home, their last game was a 3-0 defeat to Manchester, 1-1 with Ipswich, 5-2 against Manchester United again, and then 3-2 victory over Southampton, and a 4-2 defeat to Arsenal. So as we can see there, there's been a lot of volume in regards to the goals. Brentford are 100% better in terms of goals scored. They average 3 goals a game at home, and Leicester City average 1.5 goals away from home. The over 2.5 for Brentford has a 67% hit ratio. So I do think over 2.5 goals in the Brentford and Leicester game is a really good call. Now let's take a little look at Crystal Palace vs Newcastle United. I'm going to be taking Newcastle to win. And my reasoning for that is their away form hasn't been brilliant, to be fair, but Crystal Palace's home form hasn't been great at all. In their past 5 games, they've drawn 2, lost 2, and won 1. Newcastle's away form recently in their past 5 games, they've won 2, lost 2, and drawn 1. They're also 166% better in terms of goals scored compared to the home side today, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have been struggling so far this season. They currently sit 19th in the Premier League table, whilst Newcastle sit 9th. Tottenham Forest take on Ipswich, and I think this game's going to be absolutely packed with volume. Going to be taking over 3.5 cards. The projected line for this game in regards to yellow cards is 4.84. Let's take a quick look at the hit ratio. So we're taking over 3.5 cards, and that has a 75% hit ratio when putting the 2 teams' averages together. Nottingham Forest a very high 83% over the 3.5 line. Ipswich Town 67% over that 3.5 line in regards to the cards. Wolverhampton are going to be looking today to edge a little bit further away from that relegation zone. They're at home to Bournemouth, and I'm going to be taking both teams to score. If we take a little look at Wolves' past 5 games, 4 of them we've seen the home and away side scoring. If we take a little look at Bournemouth's past 5 games away from home, 3 of them out of the 5 we've seen the both teams to score. I was possibly looking at the card section in this game. The projected line for the cards is 5.34, so maybe an over on the cards as well in this game would be a good call. For the final bet and the final game in the Premier League this afternoon, we're going to be looking at West Ham at home to Arsenal. The league seems to be slipping away slowly from Arsenal, so I think this is going to be a very competitive and heated game. The projected line for the cards is very high, so the league average is 5.22, but the projection for this game is 6 cards. Going to be taking over 3.5 cards in this game. The over 3.5 cards for Arsenal so far this season has a massive 100% hit ratio. When putting the 2 teams together, gives you an average of 75%. Like I said at the beginning of this video, these bets are not included in regards to the records you see below me. They only include my value bets. We've been absolutely smashing it so far this season. hoping to pass that 100 unit mark as we approach Christmas. Not hoping, I think we will. If we go on a clean run today, we would have passed that 100 unit mark already. Hopefully then we could capitalize on that over the Christmas period. And we've been running 2 units per bet on my value bet so far this season. As soon as we pass 100 units, I'm going to up the stakes to 3 units. If you could subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Feeling into creating content, as you can see by my channel. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day.